Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Taechichu and I don't know what I'm doing. I'll never know what I'm doing, and that's what I'm using as an intro. Hello everyone, today we are back at it with another video about plushes because, God forbid, what else am I going to talk about? Today we have another bootleg versus official review, and it is with one of America's favorite Pokemon, Snom. Now this is the official one. I unboxed this a little while ago. I believe he retailed for about, I want to say at most like $14.99, but I remember unboxing him. He's so soft. I took the tags off, or the tag fell off, I guess, but you know, there's the tag for authenticity. And you know, you can tell like with the detail here and with his 4 little feet. And you know, he's got the little beans in him, so you know he's a bit high quality. So this is the official. I wanted to put that out first and, you know, show all the details of him, of the differences of, is the official the bang for its buck, or is it not worth the bang for its buck, and which is better, the official or the bootleg. Now I just want to say, before I go more into it, I do just want to say, when you are buying plushes on the internet, be careful of where you're buying it from, because if you are looking to buy an official one, make sure it is on an official website, not Amazon, not AliExpress, or if you are buying on them, make sure you do your research into them so you don't get tricked and end up giving your money and you get a plush that you don't want. Make sure that you do your research. I just want to put that out there first. So, let's get into this big old bootleg. So I got this with my Pincurchin, my bootleg Pincurchin that's over there. You might not be able to see it, but he's over there. I got them both in the same order because they were from the same seller. They were both for $16.99 each, and this was the biggest size. So here is here is the Snom, and here's its tag. The tag is literally a picture of the plush itself. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so let's go into this a little bit. Clearly there is a bunch of discoloration, whereas to Snom's, this part of Snom is pure white, and then this part is more of like an icy whitish blue. This has like a darker, it still is an icy blue, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely a darker icy blue than what this one is, so clearly you have to clock that. Another thing I would like to make note of is his little pincers right here. Sorry about the lighting. And where this one, his nubs are kind of small, and this one, it's huge. But I don't necessarily mind it, but I will say I definitely like the officials ones more. But you can definitely tell upon looking at it that it is bootleg. I also want to give a good, like on the bottom, like I like how this whole part isn't the icy blue, like they did okay with that part. But he doesn't have the 4 legs like the official does. Which, you know, and especially if you are looking for a plush that is an exact rendition of the Pokemon that you want, then you should, like I said, make sure you do your research. Whenever I buy my bootlegs, I always make sure that I know that they are bootlegs. And like I said, I'm trying to do it because if I love the Pokemon, I don't necessarily care if it's a bootleg or an official plush, whereas to other people might find differently. I do also want to say that another big difference is the spikes. Whereas the spikes here are more triangle-y, these ones are more of like nubs, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, they're triangle-y, but not like, I don't know how to, these ones are definitely closer together, whereas so that these have some gaps, where this looks like a bug would, where they're all close together and it's a small little boy, and you know, you can just definitely tell that it's a bootleg, like hardcore. And as for material, it is a very soft material. It's not coarse. I like the texture in my fingers. It doesn't have like the soft cloud foam. It has regular foam. Like I said with the Pincurchin, I thought that the bootleg Pincurchin was a bit overstuffed. This one doesn't feel that overstuffed. It feels pretty okay. Still pretty soft. Maybe a little bit firm, but like this one is clearly very squishy. It has beans. This one does not have beans. This one doesn't even have feet, for God's sake. But yeah, I mean, here's a side-by-side comparison. I'm just gonna, you know, and give that. So here are the 2 questions that we're asking here, and here are my answers. Which is better, the bootleg or the official? I'm gonna say the official here, not only because I believe that this is would be like a life-size Snom, and I like that aspect of it. And I definitely like the aspect of the little feet, the beans, and all of that sort. I definitely think that the official one is worth the $14.99 or however much I paid for it. I know it can't be more than like $20. So I definitely, and when I first saw it come into stock and it was out of stock and then I wanted it and then it came back into stock, I love this plush. I love him so much. I've made vlogs with him. We all know that one of my new mascots is a Snom with a knife. It was because of this little guy. So I just want to say that. The official definitely wins in my book. This goes to say, with that being said, I do love the bootleg, and I love the bootleg all the same. But this one is clearly the better quality plush, the better bang for your buck. Whereas this one might be a little bit bigger. It definitely doesn't give the same rendition as the official one does, and it's not as close to as what an actual Snom would be like if we were living in the Pokemon world. So, but you know what? For $16.99, I have to say that this guy's worth it too, because I've definitely paid more for plushes that aren't as quality. And I want to say, for being a bootleg, while it doesn't look exactly the same, the quality of the fabric is definitely something to say. Something to say also about bootleg plushes, a lot of the time, sometimes they have like the stuffing coming out like little hairs, and I don't feel that in this one, and that's usually, that's pretty good, because if it's usually like that, then my mind immediately goes to cheap. So I'm happy that this one doesn't have any of the stuffing like coming out of it like little hairs, and it's hard to explain, but it definitely doesn't have like cheap stuffing. But this guy is definitely good for a bang for his buck. So that I just wanted to say. So official is better, but I would still pay $16 for my little bootleg. And I love Snom. I want to collect all the Snom plushes that I can. And I'm happy I got the bootleg. One day, maybe I'll get a handmade Snom. We will see. That's for another day. I also have a little announcement before I end this video. I do have new merch in stock. My editor did make a new chibi for me. It has me, Morpeko, and Ditto. So if you want to go check that out, I would be very much appreciative. And you know what? If you don't have the money for it, don't even worry about it. I just wanted to put it out there that I do have new merch. I know that I have had new followers, so in case you guys want to get that, it'll be linked down in the description below. I also have Dashing Ditto t-shirts for when I am in my draft leagues, and I have my old, I'm going to call it vintage chibis. If you like the old one better than the new one, it's your choice. But yeah, if you want to check that down on my Teespring below, that'd be greatly appreciated. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, because a lot of you guys are not subscribed that watch my videos, so make sure to subscribe, and if you enjoy this video, please like it. And on that note, guys, me, Bootleg, and Official Snom, hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Jesus.